In continuation with the yesterday's topic, after immunity, we are going to today discuss about AIDS. AIDS, already you know which is the burning disease, and already we have discussed related to this. It is a STD disease, means sexually transmitted disease. Okay, actually it is not a disease, but later it is a type of transmission, that is a syndrome, sexually transmitted or reproductive tract infection. Already we have discussed RTI. So AIDS stands for acquired means to get or acquire, means wantedly, if you want to acquire, you will get. Acquired immuno means immunity related deficiency, lacking, acquired immunity lacking syndrome, that is group of symptoms. So AIDS is an acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So to get immunity lacking by group of symptoms and caused by a RNA containing virus, means this is caused by virus which is RNA containing, and one protein coat is present on the top. So it is a, and the virus which is causing this disease is retroviridae. Viridae means causing agent. Retroviridae, and the virus is retrovirus. So the virus which caused AIDS is retroviridae virus, retroviridae family, and the virus which causes this is retrovirus AIDS, and this contains RNA as genetical material, RNA as genetic material present in it. RNA containing genetical material is present in this. So the first virus, the infection came in 1981 in USA, United States of America, and it in the 1986 it came to India through a microbiologist in Chennai. He belongs to Chennai. That is how he came to India in the year 1986 to India. AIDS means acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Here, syndrome means a group of symptoms. Symptoms is disease related signs. Okay. So virus causes this. That virus is RNA containing virus with protein coat capsule around it. Protein. And here in the biology, virus means toxin or poison. Toxin or poison. Generally, USA virus first infected in 1981 and it was named as 6. That is severe immune deficiency disease. Severe immune, later this disease was named as syndrome, and this complete term was later renamed into AIDS, as it was later changed as acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Okay, more than 25 million people around world approximately died in 25 years. And for our information, AIDS is not a congenital or AIDS is not a congenital or genetical or communicable disease like COVID. So these are some facts about the AIDS. These are some of the facts related to the AIDS. Once have a glance. AIDS is caused by HIV virus, means human Immunovirus means the virus which attacks on the human immune system. So it destroys that, and we have HIV-1, HIV-2 and HIV-3 strains. 3 strains of HIV are present. Now, how mode of transmission how the disease will be transmitted from a person to person. So AIDS can be transmitted from a AIDS patient to healthy person by 4 ways. The transfer method from a AIDS patient to a healthy person, AIDS will be transmitted by 4 phases. The 4 phases are: 1. From the person, blood transfusion. Blood transfusion. Here the possibilities are 100% transmission. Next, sexual transmission. Okay. Male to female, and this female to other males. Male. So sexual transmission means more than one multiple partner for a female or male, then the disease transmission takes place. Third method, use of infected syringes or needles or surgical instruments. Use of infected syringes, needles or surgical instruments. The fourth one, infected mother to baby. Infected mother to baby. These are the 4 ways how the AIDS transmission takes place from a person to the other person. So, who is having the high risk of getting the disease? High risk AIDS possibilities are: first one, frequent change of blood, that is general blood transfusion. There is a chance of passing the disease from person to the other person. Second possibility is multiple partners for male or female. multiple partners for the male or female. Third, persons with intravenous drug abuse are persons with intravenous injections or used injections. There is a possibility of infection. And fourth one, infected mother to baby. So these are the four methods where the possibility of diseases can pass from a person to other person, and these are the high risk persons who can get the disease. So what are the remedial measures for disease? Remedial measures taken for HIV transmission. Here the chances are use of fresh syringes or needles, avoiding more than one person sexual contact, avoiding and using of antiretroviral drugs by mothers to stop infection to baby. So these are the other ways where we can reduce the disease, or the method of transmission will be reduced. So here we need to learn about life cycle of HIV. So already you know that HIV or any virus is non-living outside host and living inside host. Not living outside host and living inside host. The second thing in this is it is only having viral RNA or DNA as genetic material, and a capsid layer and it has no conformational structure. Conformational structure. These are the few reasons for we cannot find out vaccine or any immunity measures since 25 years. So these are some of the characteristic features for this. These are some of the characteristic features for virus why we cannot get the vaccine or preventive measures or the treatment for this except using, we can stop the infection but we cannot completely eradicate the infection. That is the reason. Now, when we talk about the life history, so this is a virus with the protein coat present in it. So, this viral RNA, this is a retrovirus. This is a retrovirus containing viral protein coat. Viral protein coat. So this virus infects normal protein cell, normal cell. RNA, and it enters into the healthy cell. Okay, so you are elaborating this inside the animal cell. This is completely the animal cell. Is this cell only animal cell? What happens inside the animal cell? We are talking about the animal cell. So this is the plasma membrane of the cell. Plasma membrane of the cell. Now it enters into the plasma membrane. Now it produces this is exactly the RNA. This RNA, by producing an enzyme called reverse transcriptase enzyme, it produces viral DNA molecule first inside the cell. So this occurs in the cytoplasm of this cell. This is completely the cytoplasm of this cell. Now, this viral RNA produces viral DNA structure, which is equivalent to the now this enters into the nucleus, and the viral DNA is replicated and provides many copies of DNA. This is DNA present in this infects the DNA of the nucleus. Now, from that, new viral RNA is produced from infected cell, and that RNA which is produced from this they infect the other cells and they replicate the other DNA. They replicate the other's DNA. And they come out of that, and it will be having the probability of infecting the others. So this new virus infects other cells. So this question was repeated almost 2014, 2016, 2018, 2019 March question papers for 3 marks or 5 marks. Diagram and others may that is the supplementary exams also it has been repeated, so it is given the 5-star rating in the examination. Now we will try to understand with the help of a diagram. So retroviridae member retrovirus enter into the human body through any one of the 4 methods, only the 4 methods. And it will take control of the viral RNA, infect the normal cell, that is the B lymphocytes, immunity cells, B lymphocytes or T lymphocytes. Generally, it infects TH, that is helper cells. Now, once they enter into the animal cell, they can by themselves, because they are not having the capability of conversion, they first produce the reverse transcriptase. This enzyme is responsible for the conversion of the RNA of virus to DNA. So with this help of this, they will enter and they will produce this reverse transcriptase. By this process, the viral RNA will be converted to the viral DNA. Viral RNA, with the help of these, converts into viral DNA only in the host. This viral RNA will come into the nucleus of the cell and combines with the DNA of the cell, and now it replicates and forms the viral DNA molecules. This viral RNA means that replication, as the replication takes place, you can see several n number of copies of the new viral RNA containing virus is present. When it comes out, they infect the new cells and it continues. As a result of this continuation of these, you can see that there will be a death of there will be the immunity and approximately the incubation time in order to take this place and show the syndromes. Incubation is 6 months to 10 years to show the symptoms. So this is the incubation time or the clinical showing of significance from the entry of virus to showing of syndrome. It takes approximately from 6 months to 10 years based on the intensity of immunity power present in the persons.